February. I'm cold. Aren't we all? Aren't we all? I just feel like one big piece of fabric. The layers, the sweatshirts, the blankets, the coats. It's like, where does the fabric end and Laura begin? So I just keep reading. And that's how we enjoy winter, everyone. We just read. We just read. So let's get into my bookshelf and see what we're gonna read in February. Guys, I added some books to this the surprise box. And the box, the bin, the jar became too full to mix. Like nothing was moving when I was doing this. And honestly, this isn't a great shape for it to be mixed in anyway, and I felt like they weren't getting mixed up. So I got out the mixing bowl because I really want them to be mixed up. I want to be surprised. I want to be shocked. If you haven't seen my first video, every month this year, 2026, I am going to be picking from the mystery bowl that has all of the books for my bookshelf that I have not read. I'm trying to get through all the books on my bookshelf, and I feel like this is a fun way to do it because it takes the decision part out of it, which is the hardest part for me, and that's why I sometimes don't even read the books on my bookshelf because I'm just so indecisive. So last month we read 2 V.E. Schwab books, Vengeful and Vicious. And I think, like I said, this wasn't mixed. So I did pick 2 in a series right after each other. So I think maybe that's why. All right. And if I get a little heart on my slip, that means that I get to go buy a treat to enjoy with my book. So we'll see if I get a treat yourself slip. Okay. The selection has been made, everyone. It's like the Goblet of Fire. The Starlit Wood. The Starlit Wood. And we have a treat yourself. Treat yourself. Guys, I'm a little stir crazy. Also, I have a toddler. So I just sing things now. Okay. So, okay, let's get her from my bookshelf. Let's get her, everyone. There she is. Okay, everyone, this has been on my bookshelf for many a year. This is why I love this project because, you know, sometimes like you just get overwhelmed by how many books there are in the world. And like, then if you're like someone like me, then I just look at the book like that has been on my bookshelf for 5+ years. And then it doesn't even excite me anymore. It just overwhelms me. I'm like, well, I'm a failure. Anyway. Anxiety. This is a collection of fairy tale retellings. And I love a fairy tale. I know that Naomi Novik is in here. Hannah, we love Naomi. We love Naomi Novik. But there's Little Red Riding Hood, Hansel and Gretel, The Wolves, The Little Match Girl, Jack and the Beanstalk. That one's called Disney Nursery Rhymes.
What's this book called?
Oh, that's called Georgie Porgy. Bye. My 2-year-old is reading, and she's in a phase where she has to ask us like what the book is called, or what, like, she's reading nursery rhymes right now, so like what the nursery rhyme is called, so that then she can make it up like herself. It's the most adorable, amazing thing. I love her so much. It makes my reader heart so happy that she reads all day. love her so much. Okay, so this is so cool. I'm so excited about this. Oh, there's little cute illustrations. All right. Well, I am really excited for this because not only is it something that I've been wanting to read for so long, but also because it's something different. Like, I very rarely read collections of stories, but this is gonna mix things up for me. I am so excited to get my treat. So I think actually, let's go do that first, okay? Because I already have to go to the grocery store, so. Okay, let's go get a treat, guys. Okay, guys, we're here at Aldi. And, you know, the options for treats are a little bit limited at Aldi, but you never know what they're gonna have. So we're gonna look in the aisle with the random snacks and see if there's anything that strikes me. I'm in the cookies right now. That's kind of interesting. Let me see. I'm back. I feel like these days going to the grocery store is like an entire experience, mentally, financially, physically. Okay, this is what I picked. It's a buffalo chip. I love anything buffalo flavored. So this is exciting. There was like one of their, you know, here today, gone tomorrow nonsense things. So if I like them, I'll never see them again. It's fine though. Okay. And then I also got, like a child, now my child will actually love these as well, but I truly love specifically the Barnum's animal crackers. They are just like so yummy especially with tea. Now, one thing about me is that I love a little crunch, small bites. I would much rather have a lot of little cookies than like one big cookie, or like popcorn is great because it's like these little bites. I just like a little bite. Okay, and I thought great things to like continually snack on while I read my book. So actually, before we part ways, I'm sniffing. I have to try one and tell you how they are. Now I'm really hoping for lots of spice, lots of vinegar taste. I like a strong chip. I love a strong salt and vinegar to the point where it feels like it's gonna burn my tongue. So we'll see. I really like vinegary buffalo, so. I'm not getting much spice at all, but I am getting a lot of vinegar, which is wonderful. Okay, so I will enjoy my chips and my animal crackers and my fairy tales. Okay, I'm checking in with the Starlit Wood. I'm about halfway through, and I was sitting here reading it, and I'm thinking actually I'm gonna change the rules a little bit. There are no rules. This is my own game. And I'm actually gonna pick another book, even though I haven't finished this one. And the reason is, as I said, it's a collection of stories, and they're all just, I'm sitting down and reading one or two. And I don't know, I can't like consume a ton of them at the same time. So as I go through the month, I'm just gonna keep reading a story a day or whatever. So I think I can go ahead and start a different book since this is like standalone on its own, little stories. Oh, we dropped one. I got the bowl back out, everybody. At least until I have some of these out of here and then fit back in my jar. Okay. The bowl is mixed. The bowl is mixed, and I'm not going to look like it. I'm going to pick this one. You look first. You look first. Fire. This is a series. What is it? Oh, it's Graceland by Kristin Cashore. Okay, so I said that if I pulled a book in a series that I hadn't started or I wasn't next, I'm going to go with like the first one or whatever book I'm on. So let me go grab Graceland. Graceland by Kristin Cashore. Okay, I feel like a fake fantasy reader because I haven't got to this series yet. I feel like if you read fantasy, you've already read these. You're done. They were published like a long time ago, 2008. So glad to finally be getting to it. Curious to see what it's about. So I'm gonna work on these two, and I will check back in once I make my way through a little bit of Gracelyn. Okay, I've made it to part 3 of Gracelyn, so I'm about 75% of the way through. And I'm outside because it's not negative 14 degrees anymore. We're thawing, everyone. Okay, I have mixed feelings about this book. I would say overall that I'm enjoying it. But number one, you know when you're reading a fantasy and you just feel like, oh my gosh, they're still traveling. Just gets repetitive. If there's a lot of traveling in a fantasy book, it just can get repetitive. It can feel drawn out. So that was kind of bothering me. And then the main character is bothering me, Casta. Let me just give you a little snippet of the book, a little overview. Basically, there are people in this world who are graced. That means they have abilities, like magical abilities. Everybody has a different one if you're graced. Her grace is that she can has great killing ability, like fighting. Now, yes, she has a troubled life. Her parents are dead. Her uncle is the king, and he sends her on missions to kill people and torture people. So it's terrible, and she has a terrible life for sure. So she's rough. She's rough around the edges. She's strong-willed. But then we have a male main character. His name is Poe. He comes into the picture. And when they interact, it just bothers me. It's just, I'm not loving their relationship. I get it. She's independent. And I get that she's troubled. But it's just a little overdone. And it's distracting. And it's frustrating. Because I just feel that she should have some growth, some more growth than just she's constantly but I can do it myself. And it's just kind of almost, it switches really fast. 1 minute she's screaming, and then the next paragraph she's back to reasonable, but then she's screaming. And it's just, that's my complaint about the book so far. But now that we're getting into the end, it's really picking up with the conflict, and Casta's she's busy. She's doing things she's busy with the conflict. She has to get fulfill the mission, So that's kind of saving it for me. Okay, I got to go finish it, and I'll let you know how the ending changes my opinion if it does. I am wrapping up my February mystery reads with these 2 books. I could probably fit one more in, but I'm reading a couple books from the library right now, including Theo of Golden, which a lot of people are waiting for, and it's so good. So I want to read that one. Okay, let me start with The Starlit Wood. I didn't finish it. I was about 75% of the way through. And I realized something. I was reading with my eyes, not my mind. I had no idea. I wasn't taking it in. And we didn't mesh. That's okay. Okay? Here's what I discovered. I don't think I like short stories, anthologies of short stories, even though I read so many of them in college. And I was like, this is who I am. Maybe not. And that's fine. We're growing. We're learning things about ourselves. And it's not for me. Also, these just weren't the type of fairy tales that I was hoping for, type of fantasy. I will say the Naomi Novik story at the end, I've already read. Love that one. So I did not finish. I will be donating or selling that book. Making room for one more, right? Okay. Gracelyn. Finished this and was pleasantly surprised with the ending. I liked it. Like I mentioned in the check-in video, things were starting to pick up with the plot. So it's, just a little bit of the middle was kind of dragging for me. And I wouldn't say Casta's my favorite, main character, and that's fine. She's who she is. So I can't really say anything about the ending without spoiling anything. But I will say that there were some twists. It was very entertaining. I liked this one a lot. I would give it 4 stars. So if you haven't read it yet, like me, years and years and years later, I would say definitely give it a go if you're a fantasy reader. What I did learn is that our next 2 in that series are apparently not about the Casta and Poe. They're not about the 2 main characters in Graceland. So that's interesting. I think maybe they're in them, but it's like doesn't focus on them. So I kind of like that though, because sometimes, I don't want to read a whole series all at once. So maybe like I don't have to remember everything that happened in Graceland. So I will probably be keeping this one and at least until I finish the whole series and decide whether or not I want to part ways with it or keep it. So thank you all for joining me for February in my mystery reads. Excited for March. This is just so much fun. It adds so much interest to the reading experience. And I'm excited for March in general because we're getting those first tastes of spring and maybe we can read outside more. And that's just the best thing in the world to me. So I will see you all next month. Happy reading.